All right, welcome. Thank you for tuning in to the Agu Designs Twitch channel for April 27th, 2022. Today is going to be something a little bit different. It's not going to be blatantly Christmas, in your face Christmas, but if you know Christmas and a lot of Christmas history and songs, then you'll get the reference that I'm going for here. So we're going to just kind of we're going to make up like a logo for a company that doesn't really exist. But once you see what we're drawing here, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So we're going to start with the sketch. And again, I'm going to not say what it is. We'll just work on it. It's a pretty simple sketch. I'm going with the old retro style of this character. Um, this character has been around forever. And there's so many iterations of this character, new versions of it that my older son watched a little bit when he was younger. My younger son could care less about it. But as far as I'm concerned, when I was little, I enjoyed these little guys. All right, so yep, this is looking great. I'm just kidding. Yeah, this style of drawing is just very simple. That this character is here. But I just thought it would be kind of fun to do something a little bit different today. And I'm a little bit rushed here getting home. I've been working late and then had to run somewhere after work today. Yeah, I don't really care for that hairdo there, so I'm gonna get this right until it's the way I want it. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Again, something a little bit different here. And this is one of those cartoons that nowadays, like I said, it's still on currently. Actually, I shouldn't say currently because I really don't know. I know it was on when my older kid was little. It still is though, but they went with the computer animated style of it, and I don't care for that. I like the old classic hand drawn animation better, to be honest with you. But these guys, when I was little, I had a couple of little figures. Back in the day, it was like a kind of like a hard rubbery type figure. Actually, I don't know why I drew those eyes that far apart. They should probably be closer. So I'm just going to back that up a little bit. Get rid of that eyebrow. They should be up a little bit higher too. All right, let's see here. Let me work on this guy a little better here. All right, that'll work. This little chap is happy here. I hear upstairs the younger kid was playing with some dominoes, and I just heard them fall all over the place. So either he meant to make them fall, or they just fell on him. But I hear some stomping, so I'm assuming it's the latter, that he didn't want them to fall. All right, that doesn't really look like the guy I'm going for, but yeah, it'll work. It'll work. The eyes probably do need to be bigger, but that's all right. So what I'm going for here is a fake brand, fake company. Let's see if I do put a shirt in here. So now what I'm going to do with Procreate, again, if you draw a circle, it could be really sloppy, but you hold it down, it'll make it into a perfect circle. And then you could stretch it, shrink it. So we'll do that. And I'll get rid of that second one. I'll draw it when I draw that in the outline. It's going to be a little bit thicker. But this is going to be. I don't know if I should go put all of them in it. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll put the other guys on the sides, like down here. I was gonna go with the Alvin brand hula hoop, but now I might just go Chipmunk's branded hula hoop. But if I do that, I got to draw Simon and Theodore. So when I was little, obviously Alvin, he was the cool one. You know, I liked him. But Theodore, he was my guy. I like Theodore. Simon's the dork of the group, but that's okay. So we'll draw a Simon down here. He's got the big, thick black Coke bottle glasses. These guys are going to be not the best because, like I said, this style. I don't remember if Theodore has or Simon has one tooth or two. We're giving him one just because it's funnier, I guess. And he has the split down the middle hairdo. I like to call that the my senior picture hairdo, except mine was longer. All right, so that's dorky Simon. Doesn't really even look like him, but they all wear turtlenecks. I believe they do. All right, so that'll be Simon, and then Alvin will be dead center there, and then we're gonna do Theodore on the bottom right. So Theodore was always the chubbier one, the little shorter one. I enjoyed him. He was the cute one, in my opinion. But he has a big round chipmunk cheeks. And then his hair, I believe, is the same as Alvin's, little spiky, little round up on the top. We're gonna give him some Cuphead inspired eyes there. That looked a little too like he's a little nervous there. We want him smiling because he's got his hula hoops, and I can't remember what his teeth look like. I really don't remember. It's pretty bad, Theodore. That's all right. All right, turtleneck him. When I color them, I'm gonna just kind of go with the out of the lines type of coloring, and then across the top, I think I'm just gonna go with a. I don't know. I maybe I'll just draw the font myself. I like doing that. I was gonna go with a pre-done font that's already in Procreate, but we will not do that. All right, so we'll do an ink layer. Last night I used the technical pen. I might go studio pen on this one. I don't think I want to go with the syrup one I like to use. We'll kind of do this one a little bit different. All right, so we're gonna do Alvin. He's got his red hat. The big brim there. But back to the chipmunk. So when I was little, I had like these little. They weren't PVC, but they were more like rubbery. I know there was like Smurf ones. We had a few of those, but it was my recollection that like if I behaved or something for the week, I was able to get one. Needless to say, I didn't have too many, I guess. All right, so now let's thin this up a little bit. We'll do the eyes. Like I said, I'm gonna do them the pie eye style. And then we'll fill that in. I don't think chipmunks have whiskers or anything, but sorry, I had to mute the microphone there for a second, clear my throat. All right, so now we'll do his turtleneck. So that's going to be Alvin. Now I'll go to a little dorky Simon here. Let's make this thicker. We'll do his glasses nice and thick. That looks about right. Same thing with his eyeballs. Again, this one, like I said, it's not going to be blatantly in your face Christmas, but if you know your Christmas lore, you'll get the reference. Because I forgot to draw that piece of his head there. Okay, now we'll head over to Theodore. This is the worst one of the group here. I think I don't care for the way he turned out, but that's all right. Again, I don't remember if he has one eye, two eye, or one tooth or two teeth. Of course, he has two eyes. And then I don't know, they wear like little tunics or like one piece long sleeve or long shirt type things. I don't really know what they wore. I mean I know what it was. I don't know what they were going for. Just a long t-shirt, cuz that's what it looks like to me. I think out of any of them, Theodore would be the dirtiest just because he seems like he would get himself into some trouble out there. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is reference this layer, get rid of the well, no, I don't want to get rid of the pencil. Well, yeah, I could get rid of the pencil. I don't need that circle for the hula hoop. We'll get rid of that. Then we're going to work on a color layer, put it underneath the reference layer. For the hula hoop, I'm going to go with a red with green just to add a little bit of Christmas coloring to it. So we're going to actually, I'm going to do this one with a thicker brush. Let's see. Let's see what this one would look like. All right, that could work. We'll do that. We're going to select the color. Oh, that didn't work. Let me try to reference this real quick and see if I could select. There we go. Select that color. Then I'm going to do green, and we'll do some green stripes on it. Just for the Christmas coloring. I know my spacing was off there a little bit, but no big deal. All right, back to reference that layer. And the reason you want to reference a layer is because when you're drawing, if I were to take color, anything that is referenced will stay above it and you can't like do anything to it. So that's what I want to do. So now Alvin is red, even though he's just in a red hula hoop there. No big deal. So I'm gonna fill in his hat. Then I'll fill in his turtleneck. Whoops, I missed it. I touched the line. And then the bottom part I'm just gonna color in a little bit by hand. Let me make that a little bit bigger. All right. Then we'll go with a chipmunk skin tone color. I believe they're kind of like a tannish brown. I think their colors have changed over the years. Um, Back in the old hand-drawn style, they were a little bit darker of a color. That might be a little too light. I kind of want to go a little bit more in the brownish tone here. All right, we're going to stick with that. Might be a little dark, but that'll do. And then while we're on this color, we'll just fill in the other two guys here. Whoops. Let me go back to the studio pen here. All right. Now we're going to go fill in their mouths. So they're going to just be solid black. Solid black nose. I guess I colored this in by hand on the other one, but this one will drop fill. Yeah, I'm just going to hand, oops, a little too large there. I'm going to hand draw this one in. All right, now what I'm going to do with the piece of the skin under the glasses there, I got to do that one in a bit of a lighter color, just because it's being seen through the lens of the glasses. Then so what I'm going to, well, actually what I'm going to do, go back to that skin tone color and then just go to a lighter version of it and drop it in. Now that I look at that, I wonder if his glasses were always white. Yeah, that's all right. What I'm going to do, I'll just highlight it. I'll leave it like that. All right, so Simon's shirt, he was blue. He was the blue chipmunk. So we'll drop fill in the neck. Hand draw in that part. Then we're going to head over to Theodore. He was like a tealish, greenish color. We'll fill him in. All right. Then we will, let's see, let's fill in some of the other stuff here. I'm going to do font across the top that just says Chipmunk brand Hula Hoops. And I'm just trying to think how I should do that. Maybe I'll just go let's see. Maybe I'll just go with a pre-done font. I believe I have. Let's add some text here. Give me a second to type this up. Let's say whoops. All right, so we'll go Chipmunk brand Hula Hoops. Then we'll exclamation point. Then we're going to select everything. Then we're going to go to our font selection here. And I have a couple of Christmas fonts in here. Let me see what all I got. I don't know what that's a mess. I know I have some holiday ones probably down towards the bottom. That one's pretty I don't like those. Needlework's supposed to look like it's sewn on. Stardew Valley. What's this one? That's got little like snowflakes and stuff around it. I can increase it so you could see it. So maybe we'll do that one. We'll just widen it up here so it'll fit across the whole thing. Then we'll click done. Although the color on it, I got to get rid of that color just because that's Theodore's shirt color there. So let's see what we could do. We go to a dark purple. Then maybe if we move it. I mean, it's kind of like covering over everything else. So what I think I'm going to do is shrink it a little bit. And then let me see if I could do hula hoops in a different color here. Let me select that. Then let's do that in, let's see what it looks like in a darker purple. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. It's almost black. Maybe we'll just do that. And we'll add a little bit of highlights. So we're going to add another layer, do some highlights and some shadows, just to make it look a little more finished. Even though the cartoon wasn't shadowed like that, still just gives it that more of a 3D look. Again, I know this one's a little bit different than what I normally do, just because it's not that I'm getting sick of the blatant Christmas thing. I don't want to keep repeating a lot of the same stuff I've been doing, so I'm just trying to do something a little bit different. But it's still Christmas related, so I might go in here and highlight a few pieces, like the eyes and a little bit of a shine on the nose on some of them. So let's do that. If I can remember what layer I did the eyes and noses in, it'll work. Okay. He was not on this layer, but I don't really like this brush for shadowing and stuff because it kind of leaves a weird halo around everything. All right, so now I think what I'm going to do is something with the background, and then we'll call the Chipmunk brand hula hoop piece done. So we're going to go back to this layer. I want to select. I don't know if I want to do that. Let me see if I do it on this layer. Nope. All right, I don't want to kind of go over that image, so maybe I'll just pick something and just do a couple splatters around the outside here. Let's go with a darker green color. I'm a fan of the spray paint brushes I have in here. I'm going to look for some other ones that I have, see if I could do something else. Oops, that one's a little too much. I kind of like the splatters, so we'll do those. That was a little too heavy. I wonder if we should make Alvin saying something, like a little slogan. That one will hand draw. Um, let's see. Let's go to calligraphy. Now I can't remember. Does he say I still want a hula hoop or I just want a hula hoop? I can't remember. Maybe it's just. So I think he's just going to be saying, I just want one. Sounds like a good slogan for a company, it really sells it. It really lets you know that the kids are into it. I just want one. Because, that means it's just going to be thrown in the yard and hanging up in a tree in about a month anyway. But I think we're going to be calling it quits right there. The Chipmunk brand hula hoops. I just want one. We'll put our signature down here. Today is the 27th. Turn that into our little Christmas tree. And with that said, the Chipmunk brand hula hoop poster that should be hanging up in a toy store near you soon is complete. So thanks for watching. I'll be back here next week. Shoot me any ideas of anything you'd like to see. You could email me, agudesigns@gmail.com. All the links are in whatever you're watching this on. Follow the links. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Everything's over there. You could go to coffee, ko-fi.com/agudesigns if you'd like to donate anything to the show and to me as an artist. I'd appreciate it. So until next week, I will see you guys later. Have a good week.